Hey everyone, welcome to the world of MMORPG games. Every week many things are happening in MMORPG gaming world, so I have decided to bring to you every Sunday fresh news here on my YouTube channel. You will find out all you need to know about new upcoming MMORPG games, new events, new updates and much more, just within few minutes time. So let's not waste time, let's dive into video. Before we start, let me just say subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell icon to see more MMORPG videos in the future. I am following all informations from beautiful world of MMORPG gaming, and when I see something interesting is happening or if I see some useful informations, you will see that here on my YouTube channel. So make sure to subscribe. Okay, so let's start with, no, we are not going to start with Blue Protocol. I will talk about Blue Protocol a little bit later. Finally, we have get some news from this game. I will talk about that later. We need to start absolutely this week with Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert is a new upcoming open world action adventure game developed by Pearl Abyss. And in the previous week, we have get a new trailer for the game in which we have seen some gameplay and more important, combat. We have also get many new interesting informations about the game. So let me give you fast recap of most important informations while we watch together gameplay and combat of Crimson Desert. Let me find that trailer and let me show to you. You will see in this trailer one really interesting gameplay and lots of combat from this new upcoming game. So, built on Pearl Abyss next generation engine, Crimson Desert will deliver high fidelity graphics and game features with highly immersive gameplay experience. Developers of the game, Pearl Abyss, have created beautiful open world, which you'll be able to freely explore. A story of survival. Crimson Desert follows a group of struggling mercenaries and the many characters who cross their path in the vast continent of Pywell. A story of Crimson Desert revolves around a character named Macduff and the members of his group. Throughout their travel, players will come across villages and they will be able to explore them with members of their group. Regarding the combat in Crimson Desert, players can fight 1 versus 1 or they can fight many enemies at once. During the fight, players can drop weapons on the ground, and that also means your character will be able to pick up weapons from the ground. That sounds really interesting, but you need to hear next thing about combat in Crimson Desert. Players will be able to take enemies hostage and to deflect arrows. Developers of the game have implemented into combat professional wrestling moves and also few taekwondo kicks. Wow, right? Sounds really interesting. Game will also have world bosses, dungeons, and you'll be able to climb on the cliffs and to use rope. At this moment, we know that one of the in-game features will be fishing, and also we will have here mounts, so there will be lots of horses to ride in the open world. All that sounds really interesting, and let me skip a little bit further with this trailer so you can see some combat, because come on, Crimson Desert, right? Amazing combat, dungeons, mounts, fishing, boss fights, open world. And regarding the combat, which you can see right now, so imagine that your enemies can drop weapons on the ground and you will be also able to pick up weapons with your character. That sounds really cool, right? Taking enemies as hostage and deflecting arrows also sounds really interesting. So as you can see, Pearl Abyss is creating here something really beautiful and something really amazing. And yeah, you see, of course, graphics in this game are absolutely beautiful, and no surprise there, because we know Pearl Abyss because they have developed and make Black Desert Online. If you have ever played Black Desert Online, that's even today one of the most beautiful MMORPGs. So let's see what will happen in the future. Now many people are discussing about this game. They are talking, everybody's talking, is this game actually MMORPG or not? Well, the answer is somewhere in the between, looks like. From the informations we have so far, looks like this is a single player action adventure game with lots of MMORPG elements. So can we call it MMORPG game? Hardly. Maybe in some distant way. most definitely this is not a classic MMORPG game. However, there will be lots of MMORPG elements. So if you like to play MMORPG games, you will enjoy also in this game. And if you like, of course, if you like to play Black Desert Online currently, you should most certainly try Crimson Desert after release. When? That is also a really amazing part of the story. We should see a release of this game in winter 2021. And that sounds, yeah, right, too good to be true. That's actually not that far, because you need to know that it's not easy to make game like this, to develop game like this, and maybe it will not be released. Maybe we'll be able to play Crimson Desert in some kind of testing phase in winter 2021. But let's hope that we will really see a release of Crimson Desert in winter 2021. So this is something really to be look forward to, and I'm following all informations regarding this game in the future. If I see something interesting, you will see that here on my YouTube channel. Okay, let's go forward with New World. New World, yeah, finally some news from New World. Usually I make some a weekly recap of MMORPG news, and then I come to the New World. I'll just say nothing new here, but this week something new. We have get Forge and Fury December update, and within this update many new things. I will put the link in the description below video so you can check all these details, but let me show you just the main features of this December update. It's really amazing. Check this new weapon, Great Axe. Check this. Really beautiful, right? Let's go further. Okay, PvP duels. Oh, okay. I need to stop here. This is really important. So I have played many MMORPG games in the past. I'm playing many MMORPG games right now. And it's really important that MMORPG game have this option, PvP duels. So basically, you can challenge your friends in the game to play duels. And you can have really a lot of fun on this way. Let's check some details regarding that. PvP duels, we want to give players a fun, of course. Consequence-free way to practice PvP, combat and interact with each other. Duels can be initiated by any player over level 10 regardless of faction and PvP flag status. Duels cannot be initiated in settlements or during wars or invasions. Okay. But in settlements also no duels. Okay. Players can initiate a duel by hovering over another player's name in chat or a social menu and clicking invite to duel, or by entering a duel player name in chat. Okay, outside interference will end a duel. Okay, that's also kind of logical thing. You can duel solo or in groups of up to 5 players per side. Wow, I didn't see this information. Wow, this is really nice. Come on. So you can duel solo or in groups of up to 5 players per side. This is really nice. So regarding this thing, yeah, PvP duels, really nice. Amazon Game Studios, this is really good move. Shield update, let's check further information which we have here. I will just give you some titles here. Tower Shield, okay, so let me show you Tower Shield. Yeah, graphics really beautiful. Combat system changes, many things are changing here, as you can see. Balance, shield, changes regarding user interface, progression and rewards. December update is looking really good. Really good, and these main features are Great Axe and the PvP duels. I must say I'm really looking forward to these things, and you can check all these details later. Like I said, I will put the link in the description below video. It will take too long time to talk about everything here, but this is really good. So as you probably know, New World is set to be released in spring 2021. Let's hope that we will see that release, because spring, that is pretty near, you know. It will come fast. Spring will come fast, and this will be probably one of the first high quality MMORPG games which we will be able to play in 2021. Other games will not be released so soon. Maybe Ilion, just maybe. But when we talk about high quality MMORPGs, yeah, New World, spring 2021. and really nice to see this Forge and Fury December update. Let's go forward with Ascent Royale. Okay, I have to mention this game. There have been lots of negative comments, negative videos regarding Ascent Royale. What is actually Ascent Royale? Ascent Royale, yeah, if your name reminds you on Ascent Online, well, that's it. This is Ascent Online. This is just a free-to-play version, and I'll put a link in the description below video. You can check this game. You can download for free. You can try to play it. Ascent Online have, yeah, it didn't went good. It went really bad. It is a buy-to-play game. You can still play Ascent Online right now. You can play it on Steam. You can buy the game. But you have now Ascent Royale, which was released on December 12th. That was like, what, 8 days ago? Yeah, when I will publish this video. And this is basically the same game. This is free to play. It's not buy to play. It's a free to play top targeting game, which is really interesting, I must say. And I am preparing probably for next week. I will make some gameplay video. I will try to play a little bit Ascent Royale. From the comments which I see so far, it's a free to play, but pay to win. Yeah, there is a cash shop where you can buy items, which will help you a lot. So what is interesting and why I will try to play this game for sure is because it's a top targeting game. Top targeting, that's really interesting nowadays because most of the games are action combat games nowadays. So most certainly I will try to play Ascent Royale because I want to see how it feels, you know. And even that it have very negative comments because Ascent Online have failed. Now we have Ascent Royale published basically in the same time when Ascent Online is still up. Ascent Royale is a free-to-play game. You don't lose anything. You can try to play it. Top targeting game, like I said, which is really interesting nowadays. And let's see what will happen with this game in the future. Let's go further with Blue Protocol. Blue Protocol, finally some news regarding Blue Protocol. I mean, news are actually not something that special. On their Twitter account, we have get these 2 videos, and there is pretty low quality of that videos. As you can see, we can see some combat, we can see some evade attacks. It's pretty interesting to see characters in motion here, actually one character. And for next week, I'm preparing a dedicated video regarding this. I need to study a little bit further what is happening here. We can see some mechanics, obviously, during the combat in Blue Protocol. These videos are pretty short, but at least something, you know, something is happening because this game should be released in 2021. And in Korea, we still don't know. Actually, in Japan, this is not a Korean game. This is a Japanese game. We need to see what will happen when we will get a global release of this game. Probably by the end of 2021, maybe even 2022. It's really hard to say. This game should have Japan release during 2021. Next week, dedicated video regarding this news when I study a little bit more what is happening here. We can see character in motion, some attacks, but I need to translate all the informations regarding these 2 videos. Let's go further with Ilion Ascent Infinite Realm. As you probably know, this game was released recently in Korea, and now we are all waiting for a Western release of the game. What you see in front of you is official website of Ilion for Western release. And yeah, this is really nice thing. Kakao Games will be publisher for the West. This website is up, and I will put a link in the description below video also, so you can check this website if you want. You can subscribe to newsletter, and you can follow also Ilion on their social media. As you can see, everything is here from Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, everything is here. But let's go now on Korean website of Ilion and let's check what is happening there. Over there, as we speak, game is a huge success, and their website, they have changed lots of things, and most important things, interesting things which you can see here, we have get additional features here on this website, like skill informations, skill and rune simulator, mana awakening simulator. Let me show you a little bit around this. You can check skills, previous skill and rune characteristics for each class. This is lots of material to talk about, and most certainly in the next week you'll see video dedicated only to this topic, because check this, many interesting informations you can see here. This system here also, basically by upgrading specific kind of tree here, as you can see, you can increase, for example here, projectile damage increase, skill cooldown time reduction. Let's go further, let's check here. Here you can here you can see skills for each class. Yeah, this is really nice, right? Lots of details, lots of interesting informations. Anyway, game is doing just fine over there in Korea. We still don't have any kind of official information regarding Western release of the game. We have that website up and that's it. If I see any kind of new information regarding Western release of the game, you will see that information same moment here on my YouTube channel. Okay, let's go further with Bless Unleashed. I have to mention this game. This is not Bless Online. I know what you think now. This is, yeah, similar game, we can say. They have changed a lot. What is interesting, we will see Blessed Unleashed PC version of the game released in 2021 on Steam. You can pre-register right now to participate in closed beta testing 2. Right now you can pre-register, and as you can see here in the middle of this website, from January 15 you can try to play this game for 5 days, and you can already play this game right now, to be honest. Yeah, it's already released. Bless Unleashed is already released on PlayStation 4 and Xbox. If you have PlayStation 4 or if you have Xbox at home, try to play it. And let's see what will happen with this game, right? Let's not judge too early. I have played Bless Online 2 years ago. It went really bad. And I have also played Bless Unleashed like 1 month ago in closed beta testing 1. They're not the same game. Difference is huge. Bless Unleashed will be released as a free-to-play game during 2021, probably very early in 2021. So, free-to-play game, try it if you want it. You can try it right now in closed beta testing 2 in the middle of January. Let's go further with Ashes of Creation. Yeah, Alpha 1 testing phase is here, starting on December 18 to December 21. NDA is up, sadly, so you will not see any kind of videos or streams or informations from this testing phase. Also in February there is a testing phase 2 where NDA is up, but NDA is going down in March next year and in April, and then lots of new videos, gameplay, streams we'll be able to see from this beautiful new upcoming MMORPG game. Probably the game that most of the players and most of the people who like to play MMORPG games are waiting, but yeah, this game is still very far from the release, probably by the end of 2022 or maybe even 2023. So we need to be patient regarding this game. It's a huge project, one really amazing project, and I hope they will be able to put everything together, these in-game features and everything regarding this game, because this game, if they make it, if they pull this through, will be one of the, maybe even the biggest MMORPG ever, or for sure one of the huge and big MMORPGs, let's say top 5 MMORPGs ever made. So let's see what will happen in the future. Anyway, now testing phase, alpha testing phase is up, NDA is up also, sadly, and I'm following all informations from Ashes of Creation. When I see something interesting, you'll find out about that on my YouTube channel. Also, I highly recommend to you that you follow Ashes of Creation on Twitter, because over there is all the time something happening with Ashes of Creation. You will see lots of posts, screenshots, pictures, interesting things over there. Check them on Twitter, because their feed over there is always interesting to follow. And for today's week, I will finish report to you regarding MMORPG games with Aion Classic. Aion Classic, if you don't know, are the new servers which were released in Korea about 1 month ago. A little bit more, yeah, a little bit more. And now everybody talking about this because sooner or later, usually whatever is happening with Aion in Korea, we get in Western regions. So we are all hoping to get Aion Classic released in Western regions because over there it's a huge success. It's really nice to play. They have that early patch note 1.2 and that patch note was like 10 years ago. And everybody's talking about this game. Korean players love it, and it's a huge success over there. If this game ever comes to the West, it will also be a huge success. For now, we don't have any kind of official release date informations regarding Western version of the game. However, we know that NCSoft is talking about that, and probably we can say like 99% we will see very soon a release of Aion Classic server in Western regions. North America, Europe, maybe both, maybe one of those, we will see, right? But probably we can assume with very high probability that they will release it very soon because, like I said, game is a huge success over there in Korea, and it will be a logical thing to publish Aion also in the West because players want to play this game here in the West. I am following only informations regarding Aion in general and of course regarding Aion Classic. If I see anything interesting is happening over there in Korea, you will find out about that on my YouTube channel. I already made lots of videos regarding Aion Classic and I will in the future. I am preparing a video regarding classes in Aion Classic and many other new informations from Aion Classic in Korea. That's all we can do basically before we see a release of Aion Classic in Western regions. Thank you for watching the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more MMORPG videos in the future. See you soon.